Hey guys, it's Brekke from BrekkeWrites, and this is a BrekkeWrites writing vlog, and I am going to bring you along as I am working on my current WIP, which is a female-female rom-com about a girl with Crohn's disease who has to take a year off from high school, is coming back her senior year, is trying to get her life together, and also gets involved in ghost hunting. I know it sounds like a speculative fiction because I literally can't help myself. Like, I'm writing a contemporary and I still have to have something that is almost speculative fiction, but the ghost hunting is really more of a fun and games, but not the actual premise. But yeah, I have to have something like that in there. I've been simmering on the story for at least 3 or 4 years, actually. I keep things in Google Docs because I write on my lunch hour. And so in order to be able to add on my lunch hour and access everything, I just use a Google Doc. So that's what I am doing, is working on that. You can see my house. Really trying to add in pieces. When I have gaps, I write in, what I want to write for that chapter or scene and then leave it. And I will have some things that are formed like text messages, some things that are formed like to-do lists, because I wanted to use a little bit of mixed media. But for right now, I need to add in a chapter that has to do with the two love interests having an argument. And I really actually hate writing arguments. Like, I just feel bad because I get so emotionally invested in my characters and I want them to be happy, but I have to torture them in order to make it interesting. So I got to go write a fight scene, and I don't know if I really want to do that. So follow along and let me show you how it happens. I just want to check in. I am walking home from work and I finally broke 34K. I was able to have a really great 15K word or 1500 word, 15K in a day, that'd be crazy, 1500 word writing session as I was waiting for some paperwork to get filed after a class that I taught. So I stayed a little bit later at work than I would otherwise have, but I got to 34K, which is pretty dang exciting, man. I already started working on some revisions of scenes that I wrote during Camp NaNoWriMo that I wrote out of order because I wrote them in the past tense, and so I've had to do a lot of updating to the present tense, which is not as fun. Frankly, it's not as fun. Anyway, I am on my way home. I do walk to and from work. And so I'm gonna think about the next couple of chunks to write, and hopefully the next rest of this week. Today is a Tuesday, so hopefully by the end of the weekend I might even make it to 40K, which is my short goal. And then if I can add a realistic 5K more before the end of the month, I will. But all right, check in. Hey YouTube, it's Brekke from BrekkeWrites. This is Wednesday, the 22nd, I believe, and I'm doing a quick check-in. I am waiting on my grocery pickup order, and I wanted to do a quick let you know what's going on. I was a part of the 5 a.m. Writers Club this morning, though I only ever get there the last 15 minutes. I get there 5:45, but that's okay. I was able to get a little bit of work done on that. I think I got 300 words in a 15-minute sprint, and then I did the write-in with Brooke by the Brook, and I was able to get 739 words, but most of that was from a previous scene that I'd written kind of as a free write that I've added back in. A lot of this morning was revising that scene and making it present tense and then making it cohesive with all the work I've already done. So it was a productive morning. I only wrote for about an hour, but it was really productive, over 1,000 words. And so now I'm over 35,000 for the manuscript. I really am gonna try to push and get 5,000 more before the end of Sunday night. So that's what I'm gunning for. And trying to get to at least 40,000 words for the month. I wanted 45, but I think I'll be comfortable if I get to 40,000 words by the end of this month. And then I can go back and I have room to add during the revision process. So it's an early morning check-in, picking up my groceries, got to go buy some paint for one of my kids' projects, and then off to work. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it is Friday the 24th, I believe, of January, and it is about 7:20. I've been up since about 5:20, so I've been up for 2 hours. Dropped first kid off at school. I was able to get 30 minutes of the 5 a.m. Writers Club, so I did 30 minutes at my computer, and during that 30 minutes I got 613 words, so that's great. I was able to do another sort of 10 or 15 minutes before I had to get up with the babies, and I got another like 200 words in, so I'm over 800. My goal for today is to try to get to 1,300 because that will put me at 38,000 overall, which is one of my goals. So I really want to achieve that. I want to get there. I want to have that done, but we'll just see. It's a Friday. I am only working a half day because I'll be working some this weekend. My house is a complete disaster, but that's okay. I am making hot water for coffee. My second son gets up in 7 minutes, and I will drop him off in about a half an hour at school, and so that's the next morning thing, and then I'll go to work from here. So I'm gonna go and transfer my morning writing into my Google Doc and get KidBot 2 up, and then basically get him ready and take him to school. And then after I take him to school, I'll be going to work, and then when I get home after lunch, I'll probably, when the babies are sleeping, try to see if I haven't gotten that 1,300 words in, get that last 500 so I can get to 38,000. I can get to 38,000 today, which means getting to 40,000 this week is much more attainable over the weekend. So that is my Friday morning check-in. Hey guys, it is a Friday afternoon check-in. I am currently home with my babies who are having some floor time, and I wanted to let you guys know, hey look, there's my pile of laundry I've been folding. I want to let you guys know that I was able to write over my lunch break. Kate Kavanaugh and Lindsay Puckett had a live write-in today, and so I joined them during my lunch break, and I was able to bust out 1,100 words. And that 1,100 words, plus being able to eke out 1,300 words this morning, oh yes, I did, puts me at 40,005, 40005, right? 40,005 words for my manuscript. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get here. I thought that that was gonna be the cap for the month, but actually I think I can get 5,000 more. I am not set on having to get 45,000, but I have 2 chapters I need to write. I need to do a quick grammar pass through, and then I know that there are a couple of chapters where there are things I want to revise as far as some placeholders like names of restaurants and stuff like that that hadn't been decided, so I'm going to do those things. And I've got to add in 2 more chapters. I need a little bit more resolution, and I need, I think, another ghost hunting scene. And I think, although I've avoided it thus far, I think I need to have the main character and her love interest actually have a confrontation. Right now it's an avoidance thing, but I think I need to force the issue and have them have an actual confrontation in order for there to be a satisfying resolution. So if I write 3 chapters and then I edit a little bit, just a really light editing pass to put some names for placeholders in, I think I can get to 45,000 words, and I am confident I can do that in a week. So you guys, I think we are really edging in on finishing a full and complete first draft of this manuscript. Hey guys, it is mid-afternoon on Sunday, the 26th of January, and I'm doing a read-through of my WIP currently, and I am kind of adding things and working on some grammar stuff and just making sure all the big stuff is taken care of. I've added in some placeholders, so like I've named a restaurant that they're going to and things like that. I'm only through the first, I think, 10 chapters, and I've added only 260 words so far, and I've been at this for about 2 hours. But I feel pretty good about it, and I'm okay with the fact that I'm not making huge word progress. I do still need to add at least 2 more chapters, the fight between the main character and her love interest, and then the sort of end wrap-up resolution, but I feel like those will be better if I've reread everything and I can pick up on some little details and then reincorporate them into the fight scene and the resolution. So today it's raining out and the babies are downstairs sleeping with dad watching over them for a little while. So I'm trying to get through a reread that is kind of combing through and filling in some of the placeholder gaps. And then hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday, my Tuesday is crazy long, so I don't think I'll get to use my lunch hour as a working lunch break. So maybe by Wednesday, I can actually have a full, complete 45,000 word, all the chapters ready to go draft that I can then send off to some betas. Hey y'all, it's Brekke and I'm doing a quick update. It's still Sunday, the 26th of January, and I've been doing a read through. I'm currently at page 95 of 170 typed pages, although I'm using Google Docs and I'm not separating all of my chapters with page breaks. But currently I have 40,476 words, so I'm adding, although I am taking things away. So it's not just purely adding to my word count right now. Because I'm doing an editing pass, I'm taking out things that are redundant. I'm changing things where I see I've changed my tense in the middle of a scene. I've done that twice so far. I've found little patches where I started writing the past tense. And I'm trying to really hone things, make things stronger, add a couple of details here and there that I know will be needed for future events and stuff like that. I still have 2 chapters to write. I will not be getting to those today because I actually work on Sunday nights. So I am going to be getting to that. It's currently 5:30. My husband is out picking up our boys, and then they'll be home and have dinner, and I'll go to work. So the babies are playing on the floor on their little play gym mats, and I'm getting some work done. My hot water just boiled for tea, so I'm gonna get that. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know, and hopefully I'll be at the 5 a.m. Writers Club, and we'll use that time to write one of the 2 chapters that I need today, January 31st. And I have not recorded in a couple days because I haven't written, but I took my lunch break today, which I have not been doing for the last couple days, and I was able to get the 2 chapters that I had left written, and I can say that I finally typed the end. I have finished this draft. I know that there's still work to do. I know that there's at least 3 or 4 chapters that need a pretty big overhaul, but I want to get some insight because I'm not quite sure the direction for those. So I am actually going to look and see what the final word count is. Right now, it is sitting at 43,268 words. 43,268 words. I finished it in the month of January. I have accomplished my goal. I've done a read through. I've added all the chapters, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I know it needs some more work. At least 2 chapters really need to be tightened, and the emotions need to be heightened, but I want to get some feedback to kind of help me determine the direction I'm gonna go and exactly where that work is needed most before I put a whole bunch more effort into sort of the wrong space, you know what I mean? So here we are. I actually finished in January. I didn't think I would. I was really expecting the whole first week of February to be a revision and writing process because the last couple of days have been really busy. The babies have been getting up at totally random times, so I haven't been doing my 5 a.m. writers group, but I was able to take my lunch break today and I'm able to focus on this. It's a Friday. I'm gonna actually work both days of the weekend, so I was kind of grateful to really take this time. And my in-laws are coming today, so I'll have a little bit of help with the babies. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. I feel good about where this is and excited for where I'm going. Not 45,000 words, but 43, more than 43,000. So I feel really good about that too. And I'm excited to take a break and then to get back to it. Thank you for following along on this vlog and this journey, and I will take you guys along the next time I do a big revision of this story, and I'll keep you posted on how it's going and the feedback that I get and sort of how this is birthed to life, because it is currently growing and, you know, forming. It isn't fully formed yet. Even though I've got a total draft, it still is going to undergo some changes. So I'll make sure to bring you guys along. I'll make sure to update you, and I'm just really excited. I'm glad it's done. Now I'm going to finish up a few things in the office, and I'm going to call it a day pretty soon. So I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys are all well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.